is he?
Come forth.
For now, Diablo 4 is the pinnacle of graphics and action RPGs. Utilizing its classic isometric camera system, Blizzard poured in as much detail as they possibly could in this absolutely massive open world. Sanctuary is now its own character in the game, with cities, farms, dungeons, and small towns all across its vast landscape, which is divided into 5 major areas. Fractured Peaks is a snow-covered mountainous area where even the snow is affected by magic, leaving blast waves and even trails as you walk through it. Skosglen is a wooded area with craggy cliffs inspired by Celtic culture and is the home of the Druids. Kyrgyzstan is home to the deserts and the ruins of the Kingdom of Chaldeum. Hauser is littered with shipwrecks and swamplands, while the dry steppes are a rugged wilderness. Each of these major locations has a unique look. Character models are stunning with some of the best skin detail I have seen during in-game cinematics. Texture work is highly detailed across the board from indoor to outdoor environments. It is quite impressive. Reflections are crisp and clean while shadows look good as well. This was accomplished by Blizzard choosing not to do a night and day cycle. It changes from night to day by randomly entering dungeons or just teleporting. The only issue I have seen, and it is a minor issue, is some light ghosting at times due to TAA. But it's hard to notice besides for a few instances, usually caused by certain lighting conditions with haze and some watery surfaces.
The ruination of Sanctuary is imminent, and yet you doubt.
Diablo's bass booming voice acting is back and better than ever. With a subwoofer, you can feel the power that Blizzard wanted to present behind certain characters. The music is good as well, and needed to be with a world this big. The need for a soundtrack that fits each locale is necessary to convey the differences in cultures and ways of life. They also use audio cues for loot drops so you don't miss the good stuff. The issue I seem to have is that there just seems to be too much reverb, even creating a doubling effect at times. And what seems to be becoming a common problem is that the dialogue progresses slowly, with too much unnecessary talking and slow speech patterns. It just takes too long to get to the point. Diablo 4's gameplay is solid, featuring 5 character classes to choose from, and a skill tree system that can be customized to your playstyle. This only scratches the surface of the deep combat systems, mixing and matching skills to play off each other. Like with the sorceress, I use ice magic, but use fire on my enchantment slots to continuously burn enemies, boosting my mana regeneration. It also features a new Paragon system that is better than what was in Diablo 3. Instead of a few select traits to upgrade, it's a board system, very similar to Final Fantasy X's Sphere Grid. It starts small, but by placing attachment boards, once you reach the specified node, it unlocks all new perks. For instance, on the Barbarian, I have unlocked part of the board that gives bonus damage to bleeding enemies and more damage to elites. Combat is even better in co-op, utilizing the benefits of one character to boost the effects of the others. There are, however, some significant problems. It's always online. I have experienced a lot of disconnects, problems with getting logged in, enemies that don't move and can't be damaged, along with rubber banding, and I have fiber internet. The other problem is the insane so-called microtransactions. There is nothing micro about them. While they are not pay to win, the cost is insane, with some skins costing more than $25.
Watch where you swing that staff. It's not a toy.
Who is he?
Diablo 4's story is okay. It seems that it's just the beginning of the adventure. It doesn't have the epic conclusion that 3 had. If you know any of the lore surrounding Diablo, you have heard of Lilith. She is the mother of Sanctuary, and she has returned, brought back by an ex-Haradrim named Elias, to fulfill Rathma's prophecy. The game features a lot of lore. It's also full of side quests, each with its own small self-contained adventure helping those in need in this now demon-filled landscape. And thankfully, audio logs are back that play automatically once picked up without interrupting the gameplay or forcing you to a menu just to read it. In conclusion, Diablo 4 is a fantastic game with stunning graphics, deep combat systems, and immersive storytelling. However, some decisions, such as the always online requirements and expensive microtransactions, can detract from the overall experience. Despite these issues, Diablo 4 earns a final grade of B.
He called out for you, wept until his tears became fire.